In my 2 years of being Ipswich Town boss, we've taken them from a relegation-threatened club to now a top 4 contender in the Premier League. And of course, like every other big club, we've had to splash some cash to make this happen. Signings like Mo Salah don't come for cheap. But what I didn't expect was getting bagged by UEFA. They almost banned us from the Europa League, forced us to sell important players. I mean, I can't believe we got sanctioned for 1 charge, while Man City are chilling with 115. But in spite of this, we fought back, topping our Europa League group, and still being in the mix for top 4. And also, thanks to the TV money coming from UEFA and the extraordinary shirt sales, the club's revenue has doubled. We can thank Mo Salah for that. But yes, it means we are finally now in compliance with FFP, which means we've got absolutely no transfer restrictions. Here we go, boys, heading into the January transfer window with Ipswich, and finally, it feels good to say that we can improve this team. I've been waiting to make some good use of that 40 million, and we can actually do that now. And I think we're gonna need to make some signings, boys, because you look at the situation we're in, 7th in the Premier League. The board expects us to get top 4 now. Even I expect that from myself, because I think we've built a proper good team. The major worry I have for the second half of the season is the amount of games we're going to have to play. There's going to be FA Cup, Europa League, and of course the Premier League as always. Guys, I'll be real, our squad does not have the depth for that, and we have to find a solution. The good news is we won't have to be compromising. No need to go through the free agents and everything. We can now sign anyone we want within that 40 million budget. And honestly, guys, the one department where I feel this team is still lacking a bit, CDM position. As good as Koke is, he's not really a pure CDM. He's a very versatile player. If you want, he can play on the left, on the right, as a centre mid, as a cam. But I kind of want more energy in that position because, yeah, Koke is 33 and I'd love to have him on the bench. He did a great job so far filling in for when Calvin Phillips left, but I want someone really, really good in this position. Guys, I think there is someone exactly like that. I'm talking about Manchester United star prospect Kobe Mainoo. Bro, can you imagine if we sign him from Man United? This would be one of the most incredible signings. He's got literally the perfect stats we need. High work rates. That energy is going to be tremendous. He's tall, 6 foot. Got some really useful play styles as well. A ton of pace for his position. And honestly, that price just seems rather reasonable. In fact, it seems actually quite cheap. Is his contract expiring? No, it isn't. I don't understand why Kobe Mainoo is available at such a price. It's incredible. Bro, if we can pull off this signing, it might just make us favorites to get top 4 and also favorites to win the Europa League. First, though, we got to convince Den Haag to sell Kobe Mainoo, which should be interesting. We've got the money here, so I'm not too concerned. Let's try 25 million. If we can get a cheap deal out of this, nothing like it. And I cannot believe, what on earth are you doing, Man United? How are you selling Kobe Mainoo? I just don't get it. Okay, Kobe Mainoo has got to make a real tough decision here, because if he leaves Man United and joins us, he's moving from 3rd to 7th. I think we're going to have to fight a bit to convince him to join. And absolutely we do. Kobe Mainoo is willing to move to our club, but he's got some conditions. He wants to see progress with Ipswich Town. If Ipswich Town don't finish above Man United in the Premier League this season, Mainoo will be free to leave for the same price he's joined the club. Wow, man. Kobe Mainoo is a smart lad. He's put in a really good release clause in there, because if he sees if Man United are doing better, he can easily just leave for 25 million. I'm sure clubs like Barca and Madrid will snap him up. This is like his insurance policy. You know what? I mean, when you're signing a talent like that, you've got to just accept their demands. What we got to do is try and finishing above Man United. Next up, though, we got to convince him that he's going to be an important part of the team. Even though we've got Koke, I'm going to be starting Kobe Mainoo more often. He's willing to take a bit of a pay cut, wants a solid signing bonus, but I think we're about to pull off one of the most tremendous signings we've done. We've usually only made high-profile, older-age signings. Those bring a lot of quality, but a bit of youth and experience is sometimes what you need, and Kobe Mainoo is just the example of that. Nah, this is genuinely a tremendous signing. I did not expect to be signing him. You know what? The good thing is this signing really improves our squad depth because, again, Mainu is very versatile. He can play anywhere. Poke2 on the bench is a great option to have in that sense. Just with that one signing, we've really improved our squad depth. And you know what? With the condition Kobbie Mainoo has put, we've got to prove to him that we're worthy of his talent. And we're playing Spurs next to it, a point above us. This is a chance to get into that top 4. Come on, man. I'm so freaking excited to see what Kobbie Mainoo can offer in this team. I've never used him, I think, in any of my career modes. That's, of course, he's burst onto the scene this season. But yeah, he's going to be amazing to try out. And already doing a lot more in that midfield with his energy. Look at him go here. Still keeps fighting. Brilliantly done, and almost got the cutback or maybe even the goal. Bro, did you guys see him bully a defender right here? That's Christian Romero, a World Cup winner. Dude just went flying.
A few minutes later.
Okay, we're in a bad position. We might concede, and we do. Richarlison with the lead. That's the feeling I've been getting in the Premier League. We're hanging on to a top 4 spot, but we've not really been that convincing. Maybe it's because most of our focus has been in the Europa League. Okay, we just got absolutely cooked there, but somehow we avoided conceding. Oh, instead we've got Nketiah breaking through, a massive chance against Spurs, and of course he puts the ball in. Chaplin, that was such a simple pass.
Out, he's fired.
Yo, at halftime, I'm starting to feel Chaplin. He's not been the same, you know. I think Henry Walker, when he plays, has more of an impact, so we're going to bring him on. Oh, Nketiah's broken through once again, and no, he goes for near post. That was never going to work. No, they've opened this up. Patterson, what an incredible save. Wait, is that Thomas Müller? I think it is, and he's banged it home. Yo, Thomas Müller, how is he still playing? And at this level, fair enough. We're bringing on more reinforcements, boys. I don't want to lose this game. Looks like our top shirt seller, Mo Salah, also does not want to lose, but he's not able to get through all by himself. No, they're going to score again. Yeah. Spurs have just dominated us in this one, and it's frustrating. As if that loss wasn't painful enough, I just realized that 2 of our important squad players, Chaplin, who's our captain, and Harry Clark, both have their contracts expiring. Bro, we got to absolutely get them renewed, and no way. Harry Clark does not even want to renew with us because maybe of his lack of game time.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Surely Chaplin wants to. Bro, Chaplin's our captain. We can't let him go. I know Henry Walker's the future, but I think Connor Chaplin's the right guy to guide him. Let's try and get him on a 2-year extension. That would really work well. Let's go. We'll definitely bump up his salary to 50,000. Will he be willing to accept that? And yes, he does. No problems from our captain Chaplin whatsoever. Oh, and look at that. There was interest in this window for Connor Chaplin. A £25 million offer from Brighton. There's no way we're letting him go. By the way, FA Cup game against MK Dons. The FA Cup could be a chance for us to win a trophy, but we've got too many competitions going around. So for the FA Cup, we're of course going to rotate the team as much as possible. Honestly, the crazy thing is even after rotations, our team actually looks still pretty good. And we do end up making it to the next round of the FA Cup. And yo, we've got another big problem, and that's that we're 9th in the Premier League. And yo, Man United at the top of the league. This is the worst circumstance we can be in. Because you guys know our deal with Kobbie Mainoo. He will legit leave for 25 million if we don't somehow finish above them. Good news is the points gap between us and United is like 5 points. That's how tight the Premier League is. Oh, but we've got tough games, man. If we can beat Chelsea, I'd feel a lot better. You know what, guys? I think I'm now going to start trusting Mitchell and Walker more often, because only when we play them are their overalls going to go a lot higher. Their potential is far bigger than Chaplin and Nketiah. We got to give them opportunities like this. One thing we're still inconsistent with is trying to get results against big teams, but now maybe with Kobbie Mainoo, more talent in the team, things could be different as he looks for Mitchell. Mitchell fighting, but how is the ball taken away from him? Okay, man, we just got completely smoked there. Chelsea just walked through. How on earth have we signed a player like Kobbie Mainoo, improved our team so much, yet we're absolutely useless against the big teams? Sarmiento looks for Mitchell. Nope. Oh, that power shot took months.
This man was a bona fide scrub.
Okay, now we're seeing Mitchell get into the groove as he looks for Henry Walker. It's a lovely pass, and Walker puts it home. Come on. This is why we're trusting our 2 academy boys. Oh, Leif Davis, what a ball that is for Mitchell. The control and the finish. That was outrageous. I'm telling you, man, we cannot judge these academy boys by their rating. That first touch, the way he turned, I've never seen something like that. And when we've got those two super talents, plus you add someone like Kobe Mainu into the mix, we really are building a super team here. We've also got a free kick from a nice position, although it looks really far out. We could try something, though. You just never know. Henry Walker goes for it, calls that one, and almost scored. But let's go, boys. 2-1 against Chelsea. That magical goal from Mitchell was enough. Yep, guys, even with that win, we're still far away from Man United. They're 5 points ahead of us. By the way, we've got an FA Cup game, and again, I'm sticking to my plan, rotating the squad using the youngsters in this competition. I'm hoping that we can still get through, but we don't. And there you go, out of the FA Cup. Hey, let's not worry too much about it. We're still in the Europa League and the Premier League, of course. But it's transfer deadline day, and I've just received a mail from a Serie A club, and it's Juventus. We're extremely keen in acquiring the services of Kobe Mainu next season. We've already spoken to Mainu, and a £25 million bid will be ready by the end of the season. Do let us know when you'll be accepting the offer.
Ah, cheeky boy.
Bro, the cheek from Juventus? They're already assuming that we're gonna finish behind Man United. Bro. No. We're not preparing to accept any offer, boys. Deadline day is done, by the way. We're happy with the squad we've got. And I do intend to keep Kobe Mainu here at the club for a long time. Juventus, you're gonna eat your words out of your mouth because we're not backing down from Man United. We've got a month of really winnable Premier League games and we need to get results. We need to bring some consistency now in the Premier League, especially if we want to finish above Man United, get top 4. These games are going to be huge. And we need to make the most of such opportunities. Chaplin's got a bit of space to work with. Looks for Mitchell here. Another big chance for him, but he couldn't convert. Oh, and we've got Mo Salah in a great position, and he does not miss. Oh, Archie Gray has gone through completely then. What a finish from him. You don't see him score often, but when he does, it's a pretty good goal. That's the crucial win against Brighton. But we've just been so hot and cold this season. A loss to Nottingham. Okay, we got to get things back under control in this one against Leicester. Kobe Mainu, Salah. And now here's Nketiah, who's back in the lineup for this one and back for a reason. Puts us into the lead. And okay, we're now seeing Kobe Mainu, what he can do in the attack. Here, driving the ball forward. Does really well to cut inside. Good pass for Walker. But we couldn't make more of it. No. Patterson, big save. Ooh, that was a troubling moment. Okay, this is bad. Anthony Martial has just been completely left open. Kobe Mainu driving it forward. That's a good ball for Sarmiento. And I see Nketiah making a lovely run. He's got to score. I cannot believe the keeper saved that. Walker needs to put in a good delivery, man. We need to do something from this. It's off the bar. When things are not working, you make changes. And we're bringing on 3 players here. And I think we're going to be seeing some instant impact because we've completely broken through. This should be a simple goal. What? How have I hit the post from that Mitchell?
What's that?
Bro, look at the space he had to score. How did he miss?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That might be the worst miss of this series. Okay, the job's not done yet, though. We could still get the win here. Hutchinson off the bench. Our super subs have delivered. No. There's still danger of conceding, but Patterson with the big save. And look at the team celebrate. I'm telling you, I'm so glad we've stuck by with Patterson. Bro, they've brought their keeper forward. Come on. We don't want anything stupid happening here. Patterson collects it. That should be it. Actually, guys, Kobe Mainu could do something crazier. Strikes it and scores.
Embarrassing.
Let's go, boys. Kobe Mainu's first ever goal for Ipswich Town is from like 40 yards. They brought the keeper forward and they got punished. Guys, I literally went with a power shot from here. And yeah, it just somehow just went in. The shot had literally no power, it felt like, but doesn't matter. It's in the back of the net. And there you go, back to winning ways. And finally, guys, we're building up some consistency. And look where that's got us in the Premier League now. 2nd in the league. We could genuinely fight for the title this season. We're only 3 points off Man United. I'm starting to dream we could do the impossible, guys, because there's only 12 games left this season. Anything's possible. We're going to get a good representation of how good we are against Man City. We win this game somehow, maybe a bit of magic from our top scorer and the Premier League's top scorer, Salah, and we could be in for a title battle. I really don't know if we've got the talent to compete against the most expensive club in the Premier League, but let's give it a go. Okay, we're already seeing Manchester City on the charge with Jeremy Doku. Dybala goes for goal, big save. City are going to be absolutely ruthless. Doku's really going to be tough to deal with. Kobe Mainoo stopping Dybala there. Oh, look at the space we've got here for Connor Bradley. It's absolutely brilliant. And we've got a proper chance here to score. Bradley hits it straight at the keeper. My set pieces have been a bit dodgy this season, but Archie Gray almost made it work. Oh, this is bad. Dybala with the chance and Man City strike. We do have the firepower to try and respond. Mo Salah almost with a screamer. Unlike the usual times where we just get steamrolled by City, this time we're actually holding our own. It's super unlucky that we haven't gotten an equalizer in this one. Okay, there's still hope. They're still up. Henry Walker, I can't believe that save too. We really did deserve more from this game, man. Frustrating to have taken an L. United are now 6 points clear of us, man. We could be losing Mainoo. We could be losing the Premier League title. We're still in the top 4. That's the only thing good about this situation. Honestly, I'm starting to feel we've got the team that can maybe shock the world and win the Premier League. But for now, though, our journey in the Europa League is about to resume. Round of 16. RB Salzburg. And yep, I'm going to be taking the Europa League very seriously. It's a chance to win a big trophy for Ipswich. Who knows when we'll get another opportunity like this. But for that, you guys are going to have to wait until the next episode. The journey will continue.